Ever walked into a room and forgotten why you went in? Or maybe you've set your keys down, only to spend 10 minutes retracing your steps, searching every surface in the house. Or stared at your screen, unable to find the right words, or opened the fridge and completely forgotten what you were looking for? Maybe you've struggled to recall a word on the tip of your tongue, or found yourself mid-conversation, suddenly blanking on a familiar name. Or perhaps you found yourself rereading the same paragraph over and over, unable to absorb what you just read. These moments of mental fuzziness are common and frustrating. They can make even simple tasks feel overwhelming. It's more than just tiredness. It's a real struggle to think clearly and efficiently. You might notice you're more forgetful, easily distracted, or just not as sharp as usual. This experience is called brain fog. It's like your mind is wrapped in a thick cloud, making it hard to focus or remember things. I hear about it from patients all the time, losing their train of thought, forgetting appointments, worrying about their memory. It can affect your work, relationships, and confidence. But it's not a sign of failure or lack of intelligence. Everyone experiences brain fog at some point, especially during stressful or busy times. Instead, it's your brain's way of signaling that something's out of balance. Maybe you're not getting enough sleep, you're stressed, dehydrated, or lacking key nutrients. The good news? You're not alone and you're not powerless. There are practical steps you can take to clear the fog. Try simple strategies like getting enough sleep, staying hydrated, taking short breaks, and writing things down. By understanding what brain fog is and where it comes from, you can take real steps to regain your mental clarity and get back to feeling like yourself again. So, what is brain fog? Imagine trying to think through a thick mist. Your thoughts feel slow, your memory slips, and focusing on even simple tasks becomes a challenge. Brain fog isn't a disease, but a collection of symptoms that disrupt your mental clarity and ability to process information. It's a sign your brain isn't functioning at its best. Symptoms include confusion, trouble focusing, forgetfulness, and mental fatigue. You might find yourself rereading the same sentence or forgetting why you walked into a room. You might feel like your thoughts are cloudy or that you're mentally checked out. Some people describe it as wading through mental molasses. Everything feels slower and heavier. Brain fog can make you feel detached, unmotivated, and mentally sluggish. It's more than just being tired. It's a persistent sense that your mind isn't as sharp as usual. It's your brain's way of telling you something's off. But what causes this fog? Brain fog can be triggered by many factors: poor sleep, chronic stress, hormonal changes, poor diet, dehydration, or even underlying medical conditions like thyroid disorders or vitamin deficiencies. For example, you might notice it after a week of late nights, or during a stressful period at work. Recognizing these symptoms is the first step. It's not about blaming yourself. It's about asking the right questions and understanding what your brain needs. What is your body trying to tell you? And what can you do to help your brain get back on track? With the right steps, you can clear the fog and restore your mental clarity. To understand brain fog, imagine your brain as a vast, intricate communication network, much like a city's internet system, where every message needs to reach its destination quickly and accurately. Billions of neurons constantly exchange information using electrical and chemical signals, forming the foundation of every thought, memory, and action. When this system runs smoothly, you can solve problems, remember details, and communicate ideas with ease. But brain fog disrupts this flow, like static on a phone line or a dropped internet connection. Suddenly, recalling words or focusing on tasks becomes a struggle. Messages between neurons slow down or get distorted, making it hard to process information, remember details, or even hold a conversation. According to experts, this isn't usually caused by a single major issue, but rather a buildup of smaller stressors, like poor sleep, dehydration, or even multitasking overload. The result? Mental slowness, confusion, and a sense of being in a fog, something many people experience during stressful periods or after a sleepless night. The reassuring news, as experts emphasize, is that brain fog is a functional, not structural problem. Your brain's hardware is still intact. By addressing the sources of interference, like improving sleep, managing stress, and staying hydrated, you can restore your brain's normal communication. Clear the static, and your thoughts can flow freely again, often with just a few simple lifestyle adjustments. That's the hopeful part. Change is possible, and with the right steps, you can regain your mental clarity. One of the most significant drivers of brain fog is chronic, low-grade inflammation, a process that can quietly simmer in your body for years. Unlike the obvious swelling you see after an injury, this type of inflammation is invisible and persistent, often going unnoticed while it slowly affects your health. Chronic inflammation keeps your immune system on constant alert, releasing inflammatory molecules called cytokines into your bloodstream. Some of these cytokines can cross the blood-brain barrier, especially when it becomes more permeable due to ongoing inflammation, disrupting the brain's delicate chemical balance and interfering with neurotransmitters. This neuroinflammation acts like static in your brain, slowing down communication between neurons and making it harder to think clearly, remember things, or focus. Research consistently links higher levels of inflammation to poorer memory, reduced attention span, and slower mental processing. Common causes of chronic inflammation include ongoing stress, diets high in processed foods and sugar, lack of physical activity, exposure to environmental toxins, poor sleep, and imbalances in gut bacteria. When your body is inflamed, your brain is literally trying to think through a haze, making even simple tasks feel overwhelming. The good news? You can take action. Reducing inflammation starts with regular exercise, eating more whole foods like fruits, vegetables, and healthy fats, managing stress through mindfulness or yoga, getting enough quality sleep, and supporting gut health with fiber and probiotics. Even small changes can help clear the fog and restore your mental clarity. Sleep is essential for brain health, but millions of people aren't getting enough of it. During deep sleep, your brain clears out waste and toxins, a process that's vital for memory, learning, and mental sharpness. Without enough quality sleep, this cleaning process is cut short. Debris builds up, slowing down communication between neurons and making it harder to think clearly. Research shows that poor sleep impairs the prefrontal cortex, the part of your brain responsible for focus, decision-making, and self-control. This can lead to mistakes at work, trouble learning, and even dangerous driving. Causes of poor sleep include late nights, excessive screen time, stress, shift work, and medical conditions like sleep apnea or insomnia. No matter the cause, the result is the same: a brain that hasn't had time to reset. Chronic sleep loss is linked to anxiety, depression, weight gain, and even increased risk of Alzheimer's disease. To improve sleep, try setting a consistent bedtime, limiting screens before bed, managing stress with relaxation techniques, and creating a dark, cool, quiet sleep environment. Prioritizing sleep isn't just about feeling rested. It's crucial for mental clarity, emotional balance, and long-term brain health. Give your brain the rest it needs to function at its best. Your brain is an energy-hungry organ, and the food you eat has a profound impact on how well it works. Not all calories are created equal when it comes to brain health. Diets high in processed foods, refined sugars, and unhealthy fats, like those found in fast food, pastries, and sugary drinks, can impair memory, slow thinking, and contribute to brain fog. Sugary snacks and refined carbs cause rapid blood sugar spikes and crashes, leading to irritability, fatigue, and poor concentration. Over time, this can even increase your risk of cognitive decline. The type of fat you eat matters too. Healthy fats, like omega-3s from salmon, walnuts, chia seeds, and flax seeds, support brain cell structure and communication. In contrast, trans fats and excess omega-6s from fried foods and processed snacks promote inflammation and can damage brain cells. Your brain also relies on a steady supply of vitamins and minerals. B vitamins, magnesium, zinc, iron, and antioxidants from leafy greens, nuts, seeds, eggs, beans, and whole grains are essential for memory, learning, and protecting your brain from oxidative stress. A diet lacking in nutrient-dense foods can lead to deficiencies in these key nutrients, resulting in persistent brain fog, low energy, and even mood swings. The solution? Build your meals around whole, unprocessed foods. Fill your plate with a variety of vegetables, fruits, whole grains, lean proteins like fish or beans, and healthy fats. Start your day with a balanced breakfast. Think eggs, berries, and whole grains, or a smoothie packed with greens and seeds. Snack on nuts, seeds, or fruit instead of chips or candy. What you eat directly impacts how clearly you think, how well you remember, and how you feel throughout the day. Planning your meals and snacks ahead of time can help you make better choices. Choose wisely for a clearer mind. Prioritize real, nutrient-rich foods, and your brain will thank you with sharper focus, better memory, and more energy every day. If poor sleep causes brain fog, restorative sleep is the solution. But what exactly makes sleep restorative? Sleep is made up of several cycles, including light sleep, deep sleep, and REM sleep. Each stage plays a unique role in brain health. Deep sleep helps your brain clear toxins, while REM sleep supports memory and learning. Experts recommend creating a consistent bedtime routine to signal your body it's time to wind down. Try calming activities like journaling, meditation, or deep breathing before bed. Go to bed and wake up at the same time every day, even on weekends, to regulate your internal clock. Make your bedroom dark, quiet, and cool for optimal sleep. Avoid screens before bed. Blue light suppresses melatonin and makes it harder to fall asleep. Instead, choose relaxing activities like reading. Gentle stretching in the evening can help you relax. Limit caffeine and alcohol, as both disrupt sleep quality and interfere with your sleep cycles. If stress or anxiety keeps you up, talk to your doctor or try expert-recommended techniques like cognitive behavioral therapy for insomnia. Restorative sleep isn't just about quantity, it's about quality. Quality sleep improves memory, mood, focus, and even your immune system. Give your brain the rest it needs to clear the fog and wake up refreshed. The right foods can help clear brain fog, but planning ahead is key to making healthy choices stick. Focus on real, whole foods, colorful vegetables, fruits, and healthy fats. Make a shopping list before you go to the store to avoid impulse buys. Antioxidants and polyphenols in plants fight inflammation and oxidative stress. Add berries, nuts, and seeds to your breakfast for a brain-boosting start. Prioritize omega-3s from fish, walnuts, or flax seeds for brain health. Try prepping salmon or walnut-packed salads for easy lunches. Reduce inflammatory fats from processed snacks and fried foods. Keep healthy snacks on hand to avoid temptation. Choose complex carbs like sweet potatoes and oats for steady energy. Batch cook grains and root veggies for quick meals all week. Pair carbs with protein and healthy fat to stabilize blood sugar. Balanced meals help you avoid energy crashes and keep your mind sharp. Stay hydrated. Your brain is mostly water, and even mild dehydration impairs focus. Set reminders to drink water throughout the day. Swap sugary drinks for water or herbal tea. Infuse your water with fruit or herbs for extra flavor. Small dietary changes can make a big difference in mental clarity. Many people notice sharper focus and better memory after just a few weeks of mindful eating. Remember, eating for a sharper mind is a journey. Plan ahead, choose wisely, and celebrate your progress. Brain fog is your body's way of asking you to pause and pay attention. It's not just a nuisance, it's a signal that something deeper needs care. When you notice the fog rolling in, take a moment to check in with yourself. Are you getting enough sleep? Are you fueling your body with nourishing foods? Is stress creeping in unnoticed? Start with one small, intentional change. Maybe it's setting a consistent bedtime, swapping out processed snacks for something wholesome, or jotting down your thoughts in a journal each morning. Build on these habits one step at a time. Consistency is more powerful than perfection. Each healthy choice is a vote for your future clarity. Remember, progress isn't always immediate. Be patient with yourself as you wait for the fog to lift. Every day you show up for yourself, you're moving closer to the clarity you crave. Celebrate the small wins, waking up with more energy, finding it easier to focus, or enjoying a conversation without losing your train of thought. Tune in to your body's feedback. Notice how your mind responds to better sleep, movement, and mindful moments. Let these signals guide your next steps. Reclaiming clarity isn't just about eliminating symptoms. It's about rediscovering joy, connection, and purpose in your daily life. Your brain is your greatest ally. Nurture it with kindness, patience, and intention. Take these steps, trust the process, and welcome back the focus, energy, and clarity you truly deserve. You have the power to lift the fog, one mindful choice at a time.